Overwatch came out in 2016 and everyone was like... The game caught everyone off guard and was kind of the byproduct aftermath of Blizzard's failed experimental game Titan and... Wait, Blizzard made this game? The WoW people? Really? Wow. Okay, yeah, this is definitely out of their field. Wow, this is unexpected. So, since the game was created by the online behemoths themselves, people were very interested in this new arena experience, which was basically just Pixar gone wrong, gone hardcore, gone sexual. Of course, when Overwatch did launch, it was received with overwhelmingly positive reviews. Being highly addictive and going for that good old Team Fortress 2 structure, the game brought back the easy-to-play, hard-to-master competitive scene, and once again made everyone salty as crap. God damn it! I hate this game! God damn it! Get it! But anyway, if you're new to this game, here are a few basic tips, tricks, and heads up for people who don't know about this game. So you play as the colorful cast of characters once known as the Overwatch, a group of highly skilled heroes formed as a countermeasure to stop the Omnic, a group of work labor robots gone rogue, and it's all up to the Overwatch to fight for the sake of humanity and save... Wait, why is everyone shooting each other? Huh? Wait, what the heck is going on? Y'all are on a team! Oh god, they shot Mercy! Yeah, so... Well, there's technically a detailed plot with characters' backgrounds and events and yada yada yada. It's not 100% featured in the game. You like online movie shorts and little bios? Well, that's where the story is, guys. Ranging from assassination attempts to government corruption and then gorillas on the moon, Blizzard has created a unique universe that can deal with some pretty heavy stuff, even though the cute factor is through the roof with this design. I mean, come on guys, just look at it. This stuff is bringing back the waifu wars. It's too cute. I don't know what to do with all this.
There can be only one waifu! Waifu Wars 2016! Only the best waifu can win! Pre-order your ticket.
No, shut it down. Guys, turn it off. Shut it down! Shut it down! But just FYI, guys, by no means will things be explained that well in the actual game. But don't think the places you're fighting or the things your characters are saying and doing are totally random. No. In context, everything is a part of the story, just not so much the constant fighting, you feel? It's kind of like here's a bunch of cool characters in interesting places with real backgrounds, but instead of focusing on that, just hold down this shoot button and then piss your pants when you get play of the game. Of course, occasionally it's really funny to see people play all the same characters and then it punches the lore right in the face. Ah yes, this seems fair and accurate. But even though it's not in your face, the characters' personalities do shine through in what little story there is, with little quips to each other about the current map you're on and then referencing events from the online shorts, and it works. It's cute. The general vibe of the game is very rainbows, puppies, and sunshine, upbeat with a focus on fun and the memes. Oh god, the memes. But hey, if you want to know the real story of Overwatch, links below for all your viewing pleasures. Alrighty, so Overwatch is all about that gameplay. Now, the game is an online multiplayer battle arena with... Wait, hold on, no, it's a first-person shooter online... Okay, hold on, I gotta look this crap up. Well, whatever you want to call it, you shoot and kill other players as a team in a single location, complete basic objectives until one team wins. Short, sweet, and eat May. Now, things are really rinse and repeat, simple but complex, and I'm getting real detailed, I know. See, Overwatch gameplay is very much once you learn it, you got it down, because while there are a bunch of heroes to pick from with unique abilities, powers, and dumb haircuts, there are no power-up menus, no special items, or weapons. Nah, man, you go with what you got through the whole match, and the characters are locked with their abilities. Now, assume you're gonna play like a normal person, quick match is the way to go, and you'll be entered randomly into a random map with a random objectives, randomly with random people randomly. Now, design-wise, you're gonna die. But for reals, while you're out and about shooting and trying to complete your objectives, which we will get to soon, at one point or another, you're gonna die, and you are sent back at your base after a few seconds. It's kinda repetitive, but pro tip, try not to die, guys. Minus being sent back to your base, there is no real death penalty, except for being made fun of by the players in chat. You know, words hurt, guys. But being up in the action will help you team out more than you know. Now, get to know the maps, and remember the layout, and there isn't a ton of maps right now, but they are varied and incredibly different from each other, but for the most part, easy to remember, and also pretty well designed. Good job, Blizzard. But there are a lot of nooks and crannies to hide and maneuver in and around entryways, but try to keep in mind, some maps only have one way to go forward in a few areas, and try to be around the action as much as possible, and not try to outmaneuver everybody and end up getting lost. Being sneaky when fighting and using the layout to your advantage is a lifesaver, and don't blindly run out into the center without a game plan, guys. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Gosh dang it. Now let's talk about the faces of Overwatch, the heroes, aka the Buns and Thighs Community Club.
Yeah, buns and ties.
Now, when you start your match, you can pick any hero you want, and you could switch to any hero at any time as long as you're in the spawn area. But let's talk details, okay? There are currently 21 heroes to pick from, and holy crap, we got variety with the looks and play styles. You got your offense, your defense, your tanks, the ones we don't talk about, and the support. Now, none of the heroes play the same, and it's important to try out everybody's abilities and attack styles. But just don't think because someone is a support or a tank, they can't bring the pain. Of course, it's always a good idea to stick to what you do best, but everyone can kill everyone.
Epic.
You'll quickly find your favorites, but don't get too comfortable, bucko. Put some spice in your hero life, if you know what I mean. There is no arguably best overpowered character. The game is designed for you to shake things up on a whim, and every hero has a counter to their abilities, which basically means, no, you can't play Bastion every time, because if someone has a Genji, you're gonna see, yeah, there, that's exactly what's gonna happen. You died.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
The point is, it's important to quote-unquote get good at a variety of heroes, and not just stick to Reaper all the time, because you're definitely not as cool as you think you are there, buddy. And just pro tip for all you funny people out there, yes, you can have a team of all the same characters. Should you do it? No. Don't do it if you want to win. Trust me, you're just gonna get yelled at for being those people. Now, when you're out and about for a certain amount of time or dealing a lot of damage, your hero will be able to use their ultimate, or ult if you want to sound like a real gamer grill. Ults are the strongest and most powerful attacks and abilities, and every character does something different, be it turning into a tank, reviving killed party members, stunning the ground, and in a few characters' cases, hitting a button and then everybody dies. Here's the thing though, save your gosh dang ult. Don't be too trigger happy with these things. Using them at the right moment instead of using them the second it pops up is dumb, and you're dumb for doing it. Now, be sure to listen to what other players are saying, because everyone announces their ult with a big old song and dance and catchphrase, and that's when you poop yourself, scatter, and then panic for about 10 seconds.
It's time.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Now, if you played your little heart out and did mega good, you might get play of the game at the end of the match, which is basically just showing off that cool thing you did. I don't know, you did good, here's some confetti, you didn't win anything, now let's get on with our lives. Okay, so here's the big one people tend to mess up a lot, the objective. Any Overwatch players know what this is? Because it sure don't feel like you do. Be real, some of this is explained in the tutorial, but it's long and you kinda got better things to do, let's be honest. Everyone knows you're a real gamer who don't need no tutorial. Oh God, how does this game work? But in every match, there is an objective your team must complete in order to win. You hear that, guys? Win! That's why you play these types of games, right? And guys, this is really important. Kills do not determine if you win or lose. They just help you stop the enemy from reaching their objective, okay? Kills do not matter in the long run. Until it does, because I just got kill of the game and I am really generally proud of that. Mom, look. Look, Mom. But there are 4 modes so far that happen randomly, and your team is either attacking or defending. And I'm gonna get really technical with this crap because over at the Buns Research Division, we have discovered that people don't seem to quite understand how you win the gosh diddly dang match. The first is escort, which means the attacking team must stand next to a moving truck thingy and get from one side of the map to the other before time runs out, and the defense just needs to stop them and run down the clock. That's it. The second is assault, which there are 2 points on the map, and if you're attacking, you need to go on the active point and stay there until you capture it, and the defense just has to make sure the opposing team stays off of their point. The third is a hybrid, where one objective is capture the point and then escort a car. Not too complicated, I hope you're all staying with me. And the last is control, where there is 1 point on the map and the teams fight to stay on it for the longest, and the first team to reach 100% wins, but you have to win twice in order for it to count as a victory. There, now you know. And what are we gonna do? Let's say it all together now, ladies. Stay on the point. Matches can end mega prematurely if you attack or defend the point well enough. And listen, no one cares if you got sweet kills to jump around the map la-di-da-di-da with your 6 strats and whatever. If someone is not on the objective, you might as well be in a corner pooping your pants. I can't stress this one enough, guys. Do not, and I mean do not, be a lone wolf killing willy-nilly. You're not cool. No one cares. If you ain't a team player, we all hate you. Attacking and defending the point is how you win or lose, so get on the point and stay there. Now, keep in mind, certain characters are better for attacking than defending and vice versa. Like Bastion and Grumpy Santa are better for defense because they are just kind of chilling in one spot most of the time, if you feel. When it comes down to the wire, though, if anyone on the opposing team is on the point, it will will set the game into overtime, and that's when you need to start killing for realsies or running back and forth on the objective and praying the other team does not fill you full of bullets. Remember how I said you should save your ult? Well, that's probably a good time to use them, kids. Now, Overwatch is a multiplayer game, and you're gonna be online with people. They can be fun people, they can be really dumb people, but it's teamwork that makes the dream work, guys, and it's important to communicate. If you can, get your friends to play with you at gunpoint or something, because being stuck with random people can go really south really fast. But if you do get stuck with a bunch of random people, hopefully this will help. The following multiplayer etiquette lesson is brought to you by AOL Dial-Up. Mom, please don't pick up the phone right now. Number 1, have a diverse team that Tumblr would be proud of. When playing with random peeps, it's important to have a team made up of each class, from pink-haired beef lady to funky fresh roller skate beats and sushi kawaii desu swordman. Make sure you got all your bases covered. And if someone suggests, especially if they are a more experienced player than you, that hey, maybe you should play a support role or switch or something, I don't know, anything.
You switch!
Number 2, communication is key. When things get hectic, it's best to keep your buds updated on what's going on. You have a series of commands you can use to tell people the status of you and your ult, and a nice voice chat to talk to your lovely, amazing teammates. Of course, if you're not very social, you can always just use the game's text chat to tell people what's up, and hey, even make some new friends along the way. Oh my god. Number 3, protect the weak. Now, this applies to everyone and not just the big boys. Some players have way less health than others, so don't always be on the lookout for yourself. Always defend your healers, guys. They are fragile, small creatures that need to be protected. Remember, kids, a healthy team is a winning team. A message brought to you by Buns, and they shot Mercy again. Gosh dang it. Okay, so here are a bunch of tips and things you should know before you get started. Playing with a group gives you extra experience bonuses, so make some friends, guys. Oh, stop crying, it's not that hard. After gaining a level, you get a loot box full of little doodads with skins and voices and little poses and I don't know, it's just stuff. It's like a really disappointing Christmas, you guys. Levels just determine how experienced you are and who you get matched up with, so don't worry about it too much. Don't get all cuddly with your team. Stay grouped but spread out in case some ding-dong uses their ult and then everybody dies. You can chill out on the payload and put stuff on it. Get creative, you guys. You got infinite ammo, use it, but remember to reload before jumping into the action. Some characters have 2 weapons and 2 forms of attacking, just FYI. Check the character details to see what all your character does. When you get killed, you can see the status of your killer's ult, so you can be prepared to shut him down later. There are little healing packs around the map. Know where they are because they don't change. When moving the payload, you need 3 people around it if you want to move it at its maximum speed. If you're getting killed a lot, you should probably switch characters, but then again, you're probably getting killed a lot because Blizzard's matchmaking is kinda poop. Or then again, you could just be a really bad player. Either or. Kill the support and the snipers first. They are weak little babies, destroy them. You can always practice with characters in other game mods if you don't feel like dragging down a team. Blizzard is constantly updating and changing the game, and in the near future will open the game up for competitive play. Try to be aware of what's coming up because it could affect you and your crappy playstyle. Oh, thank God. Minus a few character abilities, if you can't see them, they can't see you. Of course, with that being said, it's hard to tell where fire is coming from, so keep an eye on your health just in case. If you want to shake things up, the game has a brawl mode with new rules and challenges each week. Some characters' ult and attacks can clip through walls, guys. Remember, it ain't scummy if it's winning. Bashing never ever gets play at the game ever. It's never happened at all. Don't even bother. Totally useless. Not possible. Science can confirm it is impossible. Cannot happen. No. So, while Overwatch definitely came out of left field from the nerd lords themselves, the game proved to be incredibly fun with its unique design and colorful world. And even though the game can get mega repetitive since there isn't a plethora of maps or modes, the game never becomes stale because everyone has a story or some dumb bullcrap experience that will continue to fuel the internet meme pain train till it explodes. But Overwatch is a game that Blizzard is determined to keep alive for a very, very long time because heroes like this should never die. And I hope this Basics Beginner's Guide makes your gaming experience a little better. So please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Hey, how's it going? Did you like this video? Well, if you did, why don't you go watch another one, you nerd? Also, why don't you go follow me on Twitter so you can keep up to date on what's gonna happen next? Wanna watch me get the footage I need for these videos? Head on over to my Twitch so you can see me play games and talk to chat where no one is safe. If you want to support me directly and be a major part of making these videos, go pledge to my Patreon and waste your money on YouTube trash. And this Patreon shoutout goes to Sabin. Thank you so much for your support, and don't forget to let the bodies hit the floor. If you have any tips for this game or any future games, please leave me a comment, tweet me, or send me a message. Later, you big nerds!